Well, Jordan, it's All-America Week here in Orlando. You're signed, sealed, and delivered. It's Roll Tide. Talk about the mindset going into this week to be with your peers, and you guys are the best in the country.
Yeah, it's a great experience. Of course, going against the best players in the country. You see where you're at. You can improve. You know, if you can see your negatives and your positives this week. Going against the best players in the nation is probably the toughest thing to do, but I'm down for the competitiveness, and I love it.
Now, talk about playing in the secondary, and when guys, if they can get lucky enough to get through the line, and then they maybe try to go around somebody, you're back there and you're ready. Talk about that part of the game.
That part of the game, that's the fun part. Of course, you want your linebacker, get hands on when the guy is running down the field. But if he doesn't, you always got to be ready, ready and active. You got to be ready to get on your horses because that receiver's coming full speed, and you got to get out of your back pedal, open up your hips, and get deep.
Why Bama? Why Roll Tide? Why not somewhere else?
Bama's just, they're built different. Bama built, you already know the phrase. But yeah, the coaches are great. The staff is great. Coach Scott, the DB coach, is great. He was really with me my whole visit. Everything was cool about it. Everything was good about him. Had a great family. Coach Saban, of course, is Coach Saban. The big guy. He's a very smart, intelligent guy. Everybody probably look at him as a strict guy, but nah, he's cool, laid back, but on that field he's different. It's all seriousness. But yeah, me and Bama Bill is just different.
When you're going into a powerhouse, a place that wins championships and basically stacks trophies, if you don't get a trophy, it wasn't a good year. Talk about being a part of that legacy.
Being a part of that is great. In high school, I was a part of a great high school, St. Thomas Aquinas in Fort Lauderdale, which is a powerhouse in the high school world. So going into Alabama, I kind of have an experience already in high school, but of course it's bigger than that in college.
Okay, Camping World Stadium. You've been there before.
Yeah.
You know about that, and you'll be back this week. Talk about going to a familiar venue.
It's a nice facility, a nice stadium. Of course, last time I went there, it didn't end the way I wanted it to. Finish in second, but I have a chance to redeem myself, so I'm gonna try to get that dub in the stadium this week.
This week gives you a sneak preview against playing against some of the best in the nation on one field at one time. It's kind of like it is the All-America game, but it's an all-star game, like where guys are going away to college next year. But talk about playing at a high level.
Playing at a high level, you have to be more technique than athletic, because everybody is athletic. So you really have to determine the way you play with your technique. Of course, studying, but we can't study them. So we have to know our ins and outs on the field. Being technique. If he's lined up inside, he's probably gonna run the outside route. If he's lined up outside, he's probably gonna run the inside route. But you always got to be aware and ready.